Welcome to Deep Thought. Have faith, but do the work. You know what? And this applies to regardless of whatever your spiritual, religious, ethical path is, moral, philosophical path is. You want to have faith. You want to have faith in whatever you consider a higher power. You want to have faith that it works, but you still have to do the work for it. You still have to do something. Having faith just means really that you can do the work, you can make it happen, but you can't sit around. Like, people might have faith, they might, here's an example. They might have cancer. They might be diagnosed with a cancer, and they might have faith that they can survive it. Okay. But that faith don't mean that they sit around and, just wait for some miracle from whichever deity they worship. That faith means, okay, I can beat it, but then you still have to do the work. You still have to get the treatments. You still maybe have to change your diet. You might have to change some things. Hopefully you don't have to have any major surgery, like especially with women have, your breast cut off or something, or, mastectomy. And because you still have to do something. See, I'll give you another example. We have some people who might follow the African traditional religion, and so they're familiar with rituals. And it's the same principle, whether you're Southern Baptist or whether you're Ifa devotee. It's the same principle. Okay, you say the prayer in one, you might have the ritual done in the other one, but then you got to go out and do something. All that does, all prayer does, all faith does, all rituals do, is open up the door. You still have to walk through the door. You have to change stuff. You might have to change how you eat. Like, you might pray and have faith that you'll lose weight. You're weighing 300 pounds. It's like, well, okay, I'm gonna say a prayer. I'm gonna pray. But then you still have to go to the gym. You still have to watch your calorie intake. You still got to change your lifestyle. You still have to do it. Because the reason why I'm talking about it, often people have faith and they talk about their faith and everything will work out, but then they just sitting there. And you've seen this. I've seen this in all spiritual traditions. I've been exposed to so many. That's why I don't really promote one, because I see the good in. I see the good in all of them. I see the bad as well. We won't get into the bad. But one thing I see, people follow or they'll follow the doctrine of something, and they'll say they believe it, but then they got jacked up personalities. They're not nice to people. They got health issues, but they sitting there acting like they're waiting for a miracle. No, you have faith that it can work. You really have faith that the ritual will work, the prayer will work, the affirmation will work. And then you do the work. That's the key to it. That's the key. Everything is about works. It's like, are you working towards this? Are you building this? Are you working to get well? Are you working towards a job? You might pray. You can say all the prayers. You can say all the prayers. Are you working towards it? Shoot, even if you pray for the lottery, get the winning number. Are you doing what it takes to win? Which, unfortunately, in that case, means you probably buying a whole bunch of lottery tickets, and that's still luck. But see, that's pure faith. That's not really work, because that might not have been a great example, because there's no real. That's really purely luck of the draw. But other things. You might pray and say, "Hey, I need a new car." Are you doing the work? Many people pray for that right mate. Especially people who practice the spiritual the ritual traditions. They might do a ritual so they can find that right person. All right, you done did that. So are you hitting the gym to take care of your physical body so it'll be more attractive? Are you working on your personality traits that are going to make you more or less attractive to somebody? Are you you doing what it takes? Are you learning? Are you like actually maybe getting some counseling for some issues that you might have had? You got to do it. Now, the faith is in whether you can do the work. That you can do it. You can make it happen. And that's cool. That's cool. But that work is the main thing. Now, people might have followed me on other things. I always talk about the work, especially on my men's channel. I'll say, hey, you got to do that work. You got to go and you got to do stuff. But that means you have to do it. Now, in all fairness, there are some traditions, some spiritual traditions. They're not as popular, so to speak, than where they'll use the term the work, because they understand it's a work. It's a constant building. So, anyway, there's only so far I can belabor the point. I want to do another part of this tomorrow, and I want to talk about something a little bit more specific. But remember, here's the thing you should do. Whether it's prayer, ritual, however you want to do it. When you say that, when you make that affirmation, okay, this is what I want. It's okay, fine. Don't sit there and wait for it. It's like, okay, get to work. And what you'll find, the way that'll work is when you start doing the work, the path to whatever you pray for start opening up. Because it's not magic. Magic isn't real. And at a deeper level, it's actually a science. At a deeper level, it's not even an art. It's a science when you really want something. Because, well, I might save that for another video. I might save that. Because then if I were to present something, there was something I was about to present, and then I say, no, if I do that, that's stepping on people's religions, which I don't want to do. But the one thing I can say that they have in common is, regardless, Southern Baptist, Shango Baptist, Conda Noble, a devotee of a surgery. You want to do the work. So anyway, that's all I got for today. I'll talk to you later. Peace and blessings.